Hi everyone, we are back to RWBY, the trailers for the first season, the trailers for the whole series, I don't know. Definitely the second trailer, which is probably related to the white character. We still don't know any of their names, but even if we do not learn in the trailers, this is not a problem because we have the whole series to remember their names and learn them, so it's okay. Before we begin with this trailer, let me read what is in the very beginning here. Everyone is entitled to their own sorrow, for the hurt has no metric or form of measure, and all of it irreplaceable. Okay, I'm gonna do an analysis of what maybe this meaning has in this phrase before no after the video. So let's begin and see what this character, what this trailer gonna show to us. Go. Okay, we have a name. Um, and it begins also with uh, the same letter of her color. Okay. This is definitely very different. The music as well, very good. Okay, she's singing. Also, the detail of the red of and a cloth inside. Also, the I don't know if this is gonna be a theme for all the trailers, but whoa. Okay, so we're gonna have some fight, of course. Oh, she's still singing. Interesting. Oh, and she's fast. Definitely. Okay. I'm thinking of... Oh. So she has some kind of magic, it seems, as well. Or a skill, I don't know how it's gonna be called here, right? Oh. She can use as a platform to be standing in the air. Oh. Okay. It is very interesting, like, and you can see the difference also in the color scheme of everything. How is way more white and black this with a little of red now even in her sword. Oh. And definitely she can use like ice magic. Oh. Okay, the music changed. Oh, interesting. It looks like the cylinder of... Oh. And of course it's gonna finish with the white, which is probably something related to ice. Yep. And again with the snow falling out. And the applause in the end, of course. Okay. And she's gonna... Yeah. That was easy to predict. Very good. Very good, this trailer. Oh yeah, really cool. Oh, really cool. I was waiting to see what was gonna happen in the end of the trailer, if we're gonna see only her or the two. So yeah, we're gonna see the two when the other two are still in fade out and black, right? Black the next trailer as well. Um, so let me analyze this really well. So The beginning has a phrasing, everyone is entitled to their own sorrow, for the heart has no metrics or form of measure, and all of it irreplaceable. So I'm not gonna go too much deep into this because I don't know if people gonna like this level of analysis and all, but it's I think it's clear how it's kind of showing to us how the whole trailer was way more than just like showing her singing and her fighting. And I'm gonna leave the phrasing in your mind. And if we go further on, the trailer begins with her coming on to this theater, maybe, to sing for some people. The announcer announces her, which she shows her name, Wise, Wise, isn't it? Okay, pronunciation. Hear me out. Um, I'm not an English speaker. If you see my last, the first trailer reaction, I'm not a English speaker, and definitely I'm not a German, a French. Like I have basic, very basic knowledge of German or French. So hear me out if we have any of these language here. Okay, so gonna just call her Wise for now, but if we see any difference pronunciation with the time, I may change to try to get her how her name really is pronounced. And then she begins to sing. I really like the whole atmosphere here with the colors again, very good. And here we have her showing her in front with kind of as a mirror in the bottom, which is really interesting because they completely what I was talking about, color scheme, and in the bottom has a completely different color scheme for the whole place. However, her is still like the same color, and then we got an up, down become up, and we don't see more the original size, and she begins to fight against the giant armor, which for me, entitled with the phrase in the beginning, shows that this whole fight is probably not happening or is happening inside of her, which combined with the phrasing like everyone has their sorrow, and like she's singing but she's thinking something else, she's fighting her own battles that nobody knows, probably because she don't tell the other people, or because she thinks that no one can resolve, or even because she tried to do before and people not help her. Um, it's what I'm trying to get the meaning of very few seconds. So yeah, I'm probably not fully right, but I think I'm probably close, maybe. Um, Again, I really love the detail of color scheme here is really good. I wonder if I wonder if we have something about the color red in specifically, because she has red in her cloth inside, right? And also there was a moment where we saw, I think the first time we see color different from white and black. Besides, of course, her sorry, her eyes that is blue. Um, what I'm trying to say is maybe because the red character, which still don't have the name, is probably the main character. I don't know if the whole show gonna try focus more in the red color. I don't know. Maybe we still have to see the other trailers to see. And then we have a fight, um, which is very cool when we see her weapon, which is kind of the how can I call that, the English Also, sorry if noises there are noise all day. I tried to record. It was impossible. Right now was the only time that I could record, and still making noises. Yeah. But what I'm saying, um, the colors. I only noticed in the end, of course, when they clearly show and Rodin. So we clearly see that she can use magic. I wonder if she can use magic because of the sword, because of the color. How can I call that? I cannot call that bullets. Like the energy maybe that it has inside of these colors, inside of the sword. Maybe each one is a type of magic. I don't know. Um, and she's really fast, as we can see. She clearly is probably more affinity with ice magic, as we saw her using the technique many times. Very cool. This somehow like, how can I call that? As she used to be standing in the air. Very cool. And also she can use like an up, like it's very cool, very cool. Um, Let me see a moment here that I want to say. Oh yeah, and that was a moment that she was like knocked down by the armor, and then she okay, and comes back um, to the singing, where we can say the real. Probably she has all this time thinking, or her hardness or difficulty, and then begins to be harder for her to sing, and then she stopped concentration and things like that, and no, okay, and she opens the eye, and we go back to the fight. She has a motivation, way way more motivation in her eyes. We have blood in her eye because her forehead is bleeding. Also, she has a collar. Just now that I know this. Um, and here we can see like, yeah, teeth. Red is probably fire, right? Come on, red. Um, as she can use, and then we saw her using other magics like ice. And she finalizes she can shoot as well. um, Very interesting. And she stopped, like, hold the armor and finalize with one smoothly attack. As you can see, the blood disappearing, the snows beginning to follow, and we returning to her in the stage. And she thanks everyone, and they close everything, and it's the end of the trailer. Very interesting, indeed. I don't know how. Okay, these are trailers are fast to be able to do this. I don't know how a full episode gonna be, but I was talking and say that the episodes are usually very short, especially in the first season. Um, So I think it is possible to then to maintain. Of course, we're gonna have to have, I don't know, conversations, plot, lore, but I think I can catch a little of very few minutes that we have here. Like with the two trailers, just 6 minutes, all that. Um, and I may be wrong with most of the things, but then again, I'm just seeing trailers without even voice. And just the beginning that we see like voice, besides the music, right? So yeah, and again, I made more than 10 minutes of video with this. So yeah, I'm gonna finish and watching the next trailer, the block trailer. And if you're not subscribed to Rooster Teeth, go there, subscribe, like the video, like the trailer, like here as well if you can. I would appreciate very much. And I see you guys in the next.